What's up, ladies and gents, and welcome back to Star Wars Battlefront 2. We are back with the light side battle scenarios, and today we're going to do Here Goes Nothing. And obviously we jump into Tier 1 to just get used to the map, the character that we are playing, and the general challenge on hand. We have a choice between Han and Lando, and we obviously pick him because he's a little bit better equipped to deal with the AI in my opinion, so... Hello? Guys. I have not pre-played Tier 3 yet. I'll call it unnecessary. We obviously have the aim thing for him, which isn't so bad. It gives us a little bit of a kill streak here, and as always we try to stick to the edges of the map so we don't get surrounded, which is pretty much the only thing that can result in getting us killed. Now we're sticking to the edge into the other direction. The scanning is somewhat useful. That one was a little bit dangerous because we could have been flanked from this side, which we luckily were not. And then you kind of want to go for the headshots. And just always scan ahead, see if there is any enemies you can spot. Would have expected seeing something over here. There's obviously nothing there, okay. There's one. Yeah, Tier 1 obviously, just kind of getting used to the aim, getting...
Really too bad.
Getting your shots up. And getting used to the character a little bit, if you aren't already.
You live through this.
It's maybe not the character you play with a lot, depending on your personal preferences. Obviously, a lot of people are really only used to the lightsaber heroes, maybe Han. I don't see much of Lando being played. Obviously the weaker damage per shot is an issue in heroes versus the villains, and in the regular game modes I mostly see the lightsaber heroes being played. You do occasionally see a good Lando, but not that common. We're doing reasonably well in dealing out with headshots. That was a bit unfortunate.
You'll figure it out.
Let's use this to figure out where they are.
One chance.
Get a shot in. That should pretty much do it anyway. 3 guys left. This guy. Oh. Assumed he's dead. Now he's dead. There we go. That's Tier 1 finished. As always, just getting used to the map and the character. But at this point, you should probably know the map, obviously. What? Because we're not playing on whatever. Let's check back with Tier 2. And here we are with Tier 2. We have fast ability recharge. This time we have double player health and tough AI, which means damage is becoming a little bit more important, but even with tough AI, Lando is still a good pick. But for the start we are going to stick with Assault. which is probably the best all-around class. this, and now we're trying to just stall on headshots as much as we can. Obviously the fast ability recharge allows us to deal a lot of damage with these grenades here. Get out of the way. And the double health allows us to kind of go on maneuvers like this. One wasn't ideal, but okay. They certainly come in heavy. But again, the fast ability recharge just allows you to take so much health off with these grenades. Which is really something I recommend using. Because as you can see, you can just spam them literally the entire area. Which really gives you quite the advantage. As you can see, we're dealing out damage once again. Enemy coming in. Taking out our shotgun, which doesn't work as well as intended. The good thing is you can switch between the abilities, and even though it resets your shotgun, so that's kind of stuck here. Which is another benefit of these grenades. Yeah, even though it resets the shotgun, the fast ability recharge means you get to use it very quickly again if necessary. So you can just switch, throw out a grenade and switch back to your shotgun, something you can't do without fast ability recharge, but you really have to be careful about not cancelling your abilities too much. So you obviously have a full timer going back up. As you can see, these grenades will deal a ton of damage. And it's obviously not so much, well, obviously stun these enemies, but it's not so much about the damage you do or getting kills with it per se, as it is about just dealing damage, making it easier to kill and just getting that stun effect off. Which is why that fast ability recharge is really strong. So you should make use of it, drop these grenades, especially with the enemy density, it's pretty important. So I guess that was tier 2, and we'll see each other with tier 3. Tier 3 meanwhile is a bit of a bigger issue, because we have a minimap disabled, which is always really tough. And we have no abilities. And weak AI. Now weak AI means we will use the heavy because damage is just not important anymore, just getting shots in. And since we have no minimap, having some additional health is pretty good. Also with the assault, I like to make use of my abilities, which is less important for me personally with the heavy. As we're getting stuck here, making use of a roof isn't a bad idea, but long term I certainly want to make sure we reach the edges of the map, which are a lot easier to defend and a lot easier to get kills on without being subject to flanking maneuvers. The enemy get a kill. As you can see, it's really about getting the shots off, much more than it is about dealing high damage per shot because of the lower health they have. The limited damage we are dealing per shot isn't really coming into play much. The lighting certainly did come into play here, and yeah, they just outnumbered us on the roof here. Not too big of a deal though. You should obviously still go for headshots when possible, but I think that goes without saying. And then you kind of have these choke points still that you can hold even on the roof, because we're obviously going to follow the stairs most of the time. And that was a quick win. That was a very quick one, actually, in 2 minutes. And that completes tier 3. So I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you can do this as well. And thank you for watching. Until next time, farewell.